stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and I'm joining you on Crazy Crafters today. So today we have a short little lineup of last minute gift items, fun things you could do with some of your scraps of DSP, all kinds of things like that. So I think I have 3 projects. If you could see my desk, you would wonder what was going on, because there's a project on this corner and there's a project on that corner. We're just gonna do the best we can. I thought I'd start with the easiest one first, and we're going to, well, let's just wait just a minute here. I want to remind you that the year-end clearance is going on. Our last chance products. So a lot of the Christmas things are retiring, things out of the mini catalog. A few are staying behind. Even if they're staying behind, they're coming back in the next catalog, so they will be unavailable until the next catalog comes out. So if you really wanted to work on Christmas cards for next year and there was something that you wanted, you need to go ahead and get that. I know a couple things are already sold out, and a few things like stamp sets are on back order. Stamp sets are made in Utah, so when they're on back order, they can make more. Paper, embellishments, that kind of stuff, when those things are gone, they're gone. So there's no guarantee. Plus, if you want anything shipped by Christmas, I think you probably need to do it today. I just don't know. I don't know that they're guaranteeing any kind of shipping dates at all. So, I can't tell you that. So plus the clearance rack has been updated. The very first it was updated, it sold out of tons of stuff because it had fabulous things on there. So if you want to check that out just in case. I think that's it. So the year-end, last chance, and the clearance rack, I think we're good to go. If you want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, that last day is December 10th. So you might want to consider that. The Paper Pumpkin would make a great gift for somebody. If you are wanting to surprise a crafty friend, subscribe to a 3 months of Paper Pumpkin for them. They might like it. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is probably the easiest. No, they're all easy. Is we're going to use one of our little acetate boxes. And I left it like this on purpose so you would see. These come with a protective film on them, just so they won't get all scratched up. Usually you notice that it's on there. So, but just in case you don't notice it, now you know that it's there. The same applies to our, if we have acetate, designer acetate, like the Mercury one that was the purple and silver, that has a film on it also. So you'll want to make sure you peel that film off. I think I'm going to need to read on here. Or maybe there's no directions. Which side go? There are directions. How to do the bottom. I think I always have to refresh myself. Put down the large one. See, I was doing that backwards. I don't know why people... There we go. That makes sense. And then we'll slide this little tab in there. And that makes our bottom nice and secure. It always helps to read directions, doesn't it? That was easy. I'm glad I saved those. The folds here are really tight, so you also want to kind of wiggle them around and loosen the crease up. But these are 2 by 2, I believe. So I want my inside piece to be just a hair less than 2 by 6. So this is 2 with a tiny little bit less and 6 with a little bit less. Just sort of fit in there better. You'll see if you try to use it how you need to do that. So then we're going to score it at 2. And we'll score it at 4. And now that can go right down inside our box. This is not hard at all. I might need to even trim it down a little bit more. We'll have to see. I think we do. So let's give it a little bit of a shave and a haircut. Oh, I can see that's not. I have 2 paper trimmers, and it's interesting how they cut, each one cuts different. I will tell you that. I have to really be diligent. Let's see if that doesn't fit a little better. Oh, much nicer. Look at, just giving it that tiny little trim. Now we've got Ghirardelli candies. These fit in here perfectly. But think about this. You could put M&Ms in here. You could put those I don't know how to say that word, candies. If you were doing something for, you didn't want candy, you could put office supplies, cute little paper clips. What else could we put in here? You know, a little pair of socks would probably fit in here. There's all kinds of, let's see what else. If it was for a crafty friend, you could fill this with ribbons or some bling. All kinds of ideas. So I'm going to just do a simple decoration on the front. I'm going to punch a olive green circle. And then I'm going to stamp from the gingerbread thing that says sending you peppermint kisses, because this candy is peppermint chocolate or chocolate peppermint. So if you, I know these are fairly expensive. I got them at Tuesday morning, so they were cheaper. But if you wanted to make it be less expensive, you could just use those peppermint, puff peppermints, or Starlight mints. That wouldn't be as expensive. Now I wanted to stamp on here. Let's see, I'll use this. I thought I'd put some pink. I don't know. Let's see if I even like that. I just wanted the shadow of peppermints on here. This is Blushing Bride. That looks pretty. Oh, we need another one there. We can put that on with some tape. My tape's not awake this morning. It is super chilly here today. It's about 15 right now. But I hope it clears up. We want to go to the park today because the bald eagles have shown up and we want to see them. So we're going to put this on with some dimensionals. So I hope everybody's gotten most of their Christmas together. But if not, these last little things, you can use these for your neighbors, church friends that you might want to just give a sweet little something to. We'll put a little bling on there. I found some white ones too. Actually, I do believe this these white ones were from the ones with the stars, and I think they're still available on the clearance rack. Now, of course, we have to put a little ribbon on here, tie that up with a cute little bow, and we're ready to go. For me, I'm going to have to put a glue dot there, because I don't think I can do that without it. Just to hold it while I'm tying the bow. I might need another one too, but I don't know. We'll see. It'd be real cute if I had a little piece of sprig of holly or something to put in here. Take a trip to the Dollar Tree and grab a little stem. Now this doesn't use up a bunch of paper, but it gets some of it used up, and that's very cute, isn't it? I think it needs some sparkle. Let's see if we can't sparkle up our bling with some, oh, that looks cute. It makes it look frosty. Did you know you could use Wink of Stella on your bling? Especially these matte ones that don't have any shine to them. It makes it look pearly. I don't know if you can see that or not. All right, so that's project number 1. I'll put that here and hopefully we won't forget it. I can share it with you again. And we'll move this. I don't think I need that. Okay, our next one is a gift card holder. We all need those, and I shared one the other day. I don't know where it is though. That was folded GSP. This one is made with an envelope. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start with a regular Stampin' Up! Envelope. Now, if you're using another brand, you'll need to double check and make sure that the measurements are what you want. We're going to fold it in half. And just use your bone folder. I meant to get up this morning and get some money. I guess I'll have to pretend that there's money here. So now I have just my envelope folded in half. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut just the flap. This is an oldie but goodie, but we haven't done it in quite a while. Now we're going to take this one and just put it down inside. If you want to lick it, you can. You don't have to. Now we're going to want to trim this one, this side, just a hair, so that when it folds, it won't be in the way. Let's see if that, yeah, you could feel it if it was in the way. Now this one, we are going to lick. Trim that. So we're going to seal this side shut. Good morning, Jamie and Cindy. It's nice to see you here. So now we've got the base of our gift card holder. Now I'm going to use some, this is, everybody got a lot of this for during celebration, and I thought we'd use it. So we're going to trim some pieces. So I need a piece that is, you want to make sure you're looking at the design of your paper. So it's going to be 2 3/4. If it doesn't have a design or up and down, then you don't have to worry about it. Or if you wanted the card to be this way, you could be thinking about that. 2 3/4 and 4 1/4. And then I need another one that is see, is that one? No, it's got to be that one. 2 3/4 and 4 1/4. I just realized I don't have a sentiment picked out for this one, but we'll use our imagination and maybe I'll come up with something by the time I need it. So we're just going to put this one inside just to dress it up and to cover up our flap. So if that flap doesn't bother you, I wouldn't cover it up, but since I have paper, I'm going to use it and cover it up. When you have lots of paper, you should use it. There's no reason to hoard it. Now we'll put this one on the outside. You can have 2 or 3 layers if you wanted on this, but for gift card holder, I probably just thought, no, I wasn't going to do that. And I'm just going to cut out some of these cute little creatures. I love this little polar bear. He looks like he's making snow angels. Or he's just real excited to see Santa. How good I am on this cutting today. It's pretty early. I think we can get our little peeps going. He's got one round ear and one pointed ear. I guess we better round that one off so he doesn't look weird. While I'm cutting, I'm going to step to the door and talk to Robert for a minute. Robert, would you go get me $1 or $10?
Yeah.
$100?
Yeah, would you get your workspace a little higher in the picture?
I will put my workspace higher in the picture.
I'm seeing too much of the black stand above your name.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I'm sure I moved it while I was working this past weekend and didn't get it lined up quite right. These little stands move around on us, don't they? Okay, let's clean this mess up. And we'll just pick well, that one looks kind of wide. Let's get a narrow one. Yeah. Scrap for Be Chill, Be Cool, Be Chill, Be Merry. Thank you. It's nice to have a helper. Give these a mermaid tail. Since we used this envelope for a gift card, do you remember Bag-a-lopes? That makes a fun last-minute gift if you want to put something in a little pouch and you're out of gift bags. Always a way to repurpose things. Now, I think he can be flat and he can be popped up. That sounds like a good idea. See if we can get the glue going. Looks like we need to unstop it. There we go. Better let him be dancing that direction. Wonder if I get to keep this money. Now, since we have these dots, let's put some snowballs here. They can be juggling some snowballs. Boop. My goal this year has been to use my supplies, and I've done real well. I have had the least amount of unused stuff ever. This does not want to come up. Oh, it got stuck on the paper part instead of the acetate. There we go. They got some fun little snowballs to play with. And of course, we're going to have to shine those up too. If you wanted to run a ribbon and have this tie shut, you could. I'd run it behind the designer series paper, but I didn't want it on this one. So now we have some money, thanks to Robert. And we can put money in here, or we could put a gift card in here. And I would put a sentiment there. I just didn't think about it last night. That happens. So that's our second one, a gift card holder made with an envelope and little bits of leftover paper. Very cute. All right, next one. We're going to use some more paper. I adore this paper, and it is sold out. I'm sorry if you didn't get any. This is a half sheet. We're going to make a gift bag. This is a great way to use up some of your paper, because this gift bag can hold cookies, or it can hold those stroop waffles. It could hold a pair of socks. It could hold a small scarf. We'll think about all kinds of things it can have. So this is 6 by 12. You do want to pay attention to your pattern, because I wouldn't want it to be sideways. and the gift card, it goes this way. We're going to do some scoring. I'll try to remember to post the measurements later for you. For me, it's easier to see on the back here. So I'm going to score at 4 1/4. Five 3/4. Oh, you know what? I had my scoreboard all ready with the pegs, but we'll just do this. I can do it. And 10. And 11 1/2. And we're going to turn it this way. I'm looking at my design here, and we're going to score this at 5 or 1, depending on how you look at it. I'm paying attention here. That's why I'm being slow. Now we're going to turn it here, and we're going to do it at 1 1/2. This is the bottom. This is the top. It is a little bit of a trick. That's why it's easier with your scoreboard, but I forgot. Now, it's hard for you to see, but there's all our score lines. Here's the front of our bag, and we're going to fold that over. And this one, this way. We'll go ahead and do all our folds. Now, you don't want to score real heavy because it can tear your paper, and we don't want to tear paper. Now, can you see we're working with the 1/2 inch piece here? And we're going to split this here. We're going to give it a little bit of an angle so it will crease better. And the one down at the bottom that's 1 1/2 inches by 1/2, we're going to cut it away. We don't need it anymore. And now we've got our card. And this is the way it's going to, I'm going to fold that down. You're going to slide this slit, the piece that you trimmed, excuse my shaking hands, will go inside here. Man, I'm shaking today. There we go. So it won't show. It won't be thick, it won't be lumpy, and it won't show. So we're going to put glue here. And then we're going to put it on the outside of that piece. line these up. The best we can. Slide that in there. The glue is very forgiving here, thank goodness. And now we've got it's a nice crisp corner. When we cut these, we're going to do the same thing and give them a little shave and a haircut so that they fold nicely. It's just like when you're sewing, you always trim your corners so that there's no bulk. I probably should have cut this before I folded it over, but you know, that happens. Now we can fold our pieces in. We're going to put some glue on these tabs. We'll fold one down. And we'll put some glue here. Fold this one down. Take your bone folder and give it a nice rub so that it sticks well. Let's see. Now we can push in here. If you wanted to put poke holes in it and put handles on it, you can. I'm going to leave mine plain. I took, let's see, I need this here. I took a piece of Misty Moonlight and then the polished pink vellum, and I used the gingerbread ornament. I thought this looked it kind of went together. So I thought we'd put an ornament on our bag. We'll put a little bow. Oh, you know what? I have a bow right here. Let's use that bow. And then I won't have to get out another. I don't know why I had that bow left from something. Look, there's a Christmas tree. This is honestly the easiest gift bag I've ever made. And I bet you could do it with a 12 by 12. You'd have a much larger bag. But using a half sheet of paper and being able to use it up is great. And a lot of times you just need something small. Not everybody gets giant presents. That looks cute. And that green goes with our little pouch. And then you can sorry you get to hear all that noise. Just put your tissue paper in here. And you've got a cute little gift bag. I probably would put some little rhinestones right there to dress it up because there's gold here. All right, so that's our third project. And that's all I have to demonstrate today. But I did want to show you one thing I did. I don't know how it's going to work on the camera. This is another Dollar Tree craft. This is a frame from the Dollar Tree, and it's 5 by 5, and it's silver. It's metal, it's not plastic. It comes out, it looks really nice for a Dollar Tree. And I used the Peaceful Christmas Designer Series paper. I took my blending brushes and made the sky be blue. I used daubers and put some green on the trees, and lots of dazzling diamonds and some silver trees. Now these are inside the frame, but I put Santa on the outside. So if I wanted to take, if I didn't want it Christmas, sorry, my light is right there. After Christmas, I can take Santa off and it would just be a nice winter scene instead. But this is a nice little quick, you know, if you have a little girl that wants something sweet for her bedroom, or a little boy, that would be fine. This is a nice little Christmas idea. Put some branches, pine branches down at the bottom, and it's a cute little display in a bedroom. Was happy with the way it came out. So just use Tombow and dazzling diamonds to dress it up. So there's we have 4 projects today. Our sweet little gift bag, our Dollar Tree, our gift card holder or money holder, however you choose to use it. And then this holder that could hold all kinds of treats for your friends. That's heavy candy. So thanks for joining me today. I think you'll have to wait and see Jamie around 2 o'clock today. So you have all morning. You can make some more crafts and let us know how you like them. And we'll see you sometime later this afternoon. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.